And we are back. NFL post week 13 before week 14 predictions. So, or not predictions, oh god. Tier list. So, as normal, the 5 tiers. Top 5 pick being the worst. Just there, barely missed, wild card, and Super Bowl. Super Bowl being the best. Starting off, we're going to talk about the worst. Top 5 pick. The top 5 picks I have are the Detroit Lions, Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars, New York Jets, Chicago Bears. The Lions, you may have got your first win last week, but you're still bottom of the whole entire NFL. Texans and Jaguars, you're right there. The Jets, you personally could sneak out of it, but I just don't see you doing that. And same with you, Chicago. I just don't feel like you're going to be able to escape it. Next, we have just there, teams that aren't really competing for the playoffs, but at the same time, they are kind of competing for a top 5 pick, or they're just, right there. Those teams consist of the Giants, the Falcons, the Browns, the Seahawks, the Broncos, the Panthers, and the Saints. The Giants, 4 wins. Seahawks, 4 wins. That's really needs what to be said about those two teams. It's kind of a bit late to make a playoff push. So, yeah. There's no real point in winning out because it's going to be pretty hard to make the playoffs. In a way. I mean, yeah. The Falcons, you guys could make a playoff push. Just don't see it. The Saints, you guys definitely could because you have a great coach in my opinion, but I just think your team is too injured. And then the Panthers, I think you're gonna you probably need at least one more year. You need to find a quarterback. That's all I really need to say. Denver, unfortunately, you play in I'd say top 3 toughest divisions in the NFL currently. So it's pretty hard for you. And last, the Browns, same with you. In my personal opinion, I think the best division in the NFL. People saying, "Oh, look at the NFC West. They got 3 teams in the playoffs." Listen, when there's a team that's 6-6 in the playoffs picture currently, I don't really care. Look at the Browns. They're 6-6. They're just outside the playoffs. Every team besides the Browns in the AFC North have a winning record, and the Browns are at 500. I don't want to hear anything. Next, we have barely missed. And to start that out, I have the Steelers, Dolphins, Colts, Raiders, Vikings, and Eagles. Yeah. The Steelers, Dolphins, Colts. No, the Steelers and Dolphins, I just feel like the Dolphins had a horrible start, so it was going to be very tough to claw their way back with how powerhouse the AFC is. The Steelers, I feel like that tie may come to bite you in the booty. The Colts, unfortunately, at the moment, you are outside the playoffs, and I do feel like majority of the teams in the playoffs are going to do just enough to stay above you. Raiders, same with you. Plus, you're also known to be the team that kind of excels expectations first half of the season, and then when the bar is set super high for you guys, it's a roller coaster. You go up the hill, you then go down. That's the Raiders. First half of the season is up the hill. Last part of the season, down the hill. The Vikings, you guys are just starting out a bit late. Or, you're only like, I believe, maybe a game behind. But, I mean, that's going to take a lot. In my personal opinion, the 49ers, I'd say probably made the playoffs. Football team, it's kind of up in the air. And the Eagles, same with you guys with the Vikings. It's going to be tough to make the playoffs. Because it's going to be a full-out brawl, I feel like, for that 6 and 7 spot. With the first 5 teams essentially having their spots clinched. Assuming nothing bad happens. Next, We have wild card teams I think will make the playoffs, but won't really go very far in it. The 49ers, the Cowboys, the football team, the Rams, the Chargers, the Bengals, the Ravens, and the Bills. 49ers, I don't know. Jimmy G is not the answer, but the whole other team's looking very good. No matter who's injured, that seems Kyle Shanahan and whoever your offensive coordinator is. They just know how to run the football. It don't matter who it is. Dallas, you guys aren't really known to be a playoff team. And when you are, you kind of have very early exits. Football team, same with you guys. Recently, you haven't really done much. The Rams, I just feel like you're the most, you are 0-3, I believe, in the month of November, so it's going to be pretty hard to prove. Chargers and Bengals, these two teams I can really talk about. I'd say they're probably right at the same exact level, even though they played each other and the Chargers basically blew them out. Inconsistent. That's the only word. If you can find consistency, you could be maybe not a Super Bowl contender instantly, but you'd definitely be up there. Ravens, you're barely squeaking these games out, so it'd be tough against tougher opponents. And the Bills, probably the most let down team so far. Inconsistency for you as well. Finally, Super Bowl teams I think will more than likely make it towards the conference championship or just miss it, since I do have 6 teams. The Cardinals, the Packers, the Buccaneers, the Chiefs, the Titans, the Patriots. Cardinals, best record in the league for a reason. They've been playing like it. Packers, they've been playing very well, especially with all the injuries they have, especially on the O-line. The O-line is one of the most crucial parts. It's underrated, trust me. Because if you don't have a good O-line, you could risk losing a quarterback, running back, all of that. Buccaneers, never bet against Brady. Patriots, never bet against Bill Belichick. Already looks like he has his quarterback in the future. Titans, I feel like, it was 2 years ago they made a run to the championship game before exiting in the wild card the next year. I don't know. I feel like the Titans are going to be coming back with some vengeance. And the Chiefs, I mean, come on. They've been to back-to-back Super Bowls, back-to-back-to-back championship games. They have arguably the best quarterback in the league, top 3 head coach in the league, one of the best tight ends in the league, one of the best wide receivers in the league, one of the best safeties in the league, but they also have Daniel Swerenson. They have a lot, all right? They don't really it's not a very good all-around team, but they have really good players in some parts, really bad players in others. All right, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. Let me know what you would change. I believe I got all 32 teams. I quickly did math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 41, 52. All 32 teams. Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. What you change, I want you to be specific if you do want to comment down below. Like, if you think, not just say raise the Cardinals higher or lower. For example, say where exactly you want me to put them. And yeah. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.